killer papers. Hopefully this video is helpful for you today, just doing a quick review of some competitors. But first, if you ever want to shoot me a DM and chat about your project, feel free, or if there's a competitor you want me to review, I'm happy to do that. I've been in this industry for 5 years. If you check out my story highlights, you'll see that reviews go back literally hundreds of weeks, 238 weeks ago on that one. And yeah, I mean, that's, what, 4 or 5 years. I've been at this a long time. I have real engagement on my pages. I'm a DM away if you ever want to chat, and my website's great too, so highly recommend you check that out. And even Input Mag recently just covered me. They reached out and wanted to do an interview with me and thought it was interesting how I built my business and used memes to do so. You can see a meme, they plugged it there in the article. So that's Input Mag if you want to read about my business. I came across this article today. It's sponsored content, so that means they paid for it. Not necessarily anything wrong with that, but just making you guys aware. So I figured today we will just cover ExpertWriting. So I'm going to click into it, and this is the site here. So right off the bat, firsty, that's interesting. Right off the bat, let's go check it out on Site Jabber. Okay, 28 reviews, and not super great reviews to be honest. Let's just scroll down. Almost half the reviews are 1 star. Received spelling and grammar mistakes, extra words in the middle of sentences. I paid $60 for that. No bueno, right? You never know exactly what you can believe with negative reviews, but that's definitely not a good rating to have, I'll say that. So back to the website. What don't I like about it? Let's see. Scroll down to the bottom and they have 0 active social medias, and that's a big red flag to me right off the bat. Not a single one. I'm surprised you wouldn't have at least one. It's based in a foreign country. That's kind of like a red flag number 2. It's not the end of the world, but it is, a little shady. Okay, they're advertising very low prices, which, that sounds great. I remember what it was like to be a broke college kid and even discounts. But just keep in mind that, the cheaper the price, sometimes the cheaper the quality. So let's kick this up to university level. 3 days for 1 page. It's actually kind of pricey, not going to lie, if that's what they're charging. Not that different from my business. So we click into it, and I've seen this order form 1,000 times. The thing is, in this industry, a lot of these sites are owned by the same people, so they'll just reuse all the basic pieces and then change the names. Kind of shady. And then the only way they really promote is through articles like this that they literally are paying for if you see sponsored content. So anyway, you punch in details, they calculate a price, they have you plug in your info, and then you proceed to checkout. That's how these sites work. You don't get to chat with tutors or writers. You don't get to ask questions. They pick the writer for you because they think they know better. But in actuality, they are just hiding the fact that they probably have foreign writers, and they don't want you chatting with them because it's going to be obvious. So I recommend you guys use a lot of caution before using a site like this. There's no social proof. There's no samples that are written live. There's no great writer profiles. I don't see anything about the writers. They can stick all these things on here they want. 20,000 orders delivered, 97% satisfaction. Doesn't really explain the bad reviews on Site Jabber and the fact there's only 28 out of 20,000. Unmatched quality. There's just no way their quality is anything like my business and what you would get with a Canadian or American university college grad. And that's my whole business, and that's why our prices are what our prices are. So if you guys want to work with someone that's the real deal, definitely shoot me a DM. I'd be happy to chat about a project anytime, and I wish you the best of luck this semester. Thanks, guys.